Welcome to South Carolina. February, or January 30th-ish. It's coming down good. Come on in, let's talk about
I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something. Hey, I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something.
Well, I don't know exactly why I'm out here in a very thin hoodie, but I am documenting, so there's that. It is precipitating white stuff. Let me switch this around. Temperature is supposed to drop soon, and you won't be doing this very much. So I think it's like 37 degrees or something right now, but it's snowing like a madman, and it's supposed to be dropping to 19 tonight in South freaking Carolina. Can you believe that crap? Okay, I don't know why the light came on, but it did on the camera. I figured I'd come back out and talk about why this is important to me. Oh, look at that, it's sticking. Why this particular snow is important. It's actually staying. Huh, what do you know? We might get that inch. The angry inch. So, the reason that this particular weather event, is even moving the needle for me is I actually had to take off work. I didn't have to, but to make my life a little bit easier, I took off work Thursday, rented a U-Haul, and moved from one storage unit to another. The storage unit, I think it's Go Store It, opted just before Christmas to send me a letter. And it's like right before Thanksgiving, I got a letter in the mail saying, hey, we're going to increase your storage by 50%. And by 50%, I mean from $200 to $300 a month for a storage unit, okay? It's where I keep my kayak and paddle boards and an ungodly number of fishing poles, blah, 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 blah. So I found a place that was bigger and for the same money I was paying before, $200, which, you know, I'm not happy about that, but it's still better. And they seem like Southern people's like, yeah, just send us some money whenever, you know, kind of thing. Sent me a contract agreement and everything, but very professional, but not the a-holes. And I mean that as sincerely, a-holes, that the other storage place was. You know, without warning, after already giving me one increase with no enhancement in services or features or benefits, they increased my storage $100. So I'm like, shine that. I needed to occupy it before tomorrow, which is February 1st. And to make that happen, that would mean that I would have to have gone in there today and done all this in this kind of weather. And I did not want to run a U-Haul not knowing what the weather, they weren't completely sure when the weather was going to turn like it has, and gotten this, and I didn't want to be moving the amount of crap that I had to move in a snowstorm. So yeah, so I had to rent a U-Haul and moved everything over. It's all just jammed into my new storage unit, and I had to order some racks to assemble to get it, organized. At least I'll be able to put my kayak straight in instead of at an angle in the storage unit like I'm having to do now. But I wanted to talk about what a crap deal that was. I think it took me 5 hours to load the truck because I had a lot of stuff and it was heavy and it was just by myself. And get it in the truck, drive over, and it took me 3 hours to unload it. Okay? Unloaded the truck, got it back to the U-Haul dealer, put gas in it. It's 10 miles, worth of round trip. And came home, got the leaf blower, a broom, a bag, because I left some boxes and some stuff and kind of swept it into a pile. I'm like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do it properly and do whatever I need to do. And I'm just documenting the snow while I'm talking so you can hear me flapping my lips. Came home, this is a crazy thing. This little pine tree right here, this is a cut Christmas tree. This is a little Christmas tree from before Christmas that we bought. And it's still just as green and just as pretty and fresh as it was the day we got it. It's crazy. Came back home, got that, immediately went over to my storage unit, and I couldn't get in the gate. I'm like, what in the hell's going on? I knew I was putting it in right, so I pulled over to the side. Somebody's right up against me. Pulled over to the side. They opened the gate. I followed them in, went down to my storage unit, and they had already put a green lockout tag on my unit. Now, mind you, this is the 29th of January. I have until today, the 31st of January, to tinkle or get off the pot. So they locked my storage unit while I was gone, in between coming back to clean it up while I was out. And they disabled my access to the gate. Mind you, I'd paid for the whole month of storage. I just couldn't believe it. Well, it's not as hard to believe as after all the other crap that they've done. It's kind of tracks. But came back and I went inside, and they don't even have a person anymore. It's a camera, and you talk to somebody who looked like he was laying on his bed talking to me, their help desk. And I said, what's going on? He goes, oh, it looks like you're the building manager closed out your account. I'm like, but my account is still, I paid until the 31st. Well, sorry, I don't know what to do. I can't help you. Too bad, so sad. I said, but I've got a leaf blower, I've got a broom, I've got a dustpan, I've got a plastic bag. I came back to clean up my storage unit. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I said, well, who's going to clean up the storage unit? He goes, I guess the manager is. So I had them document the fact that I was back that night and to clean up my storage unit and was locked out, and I documented it. So I guess my only real point in making all this is storage units, man, you got to be careful. You got to be super, super careful and know what your rights are. And when they start giving you, $100 a month increase on your storage from one month to the next, and before that it was a $50 increase with no increase in benefits, and the fact that I was pulling nails out of my tire of my car like every third visit. It's they couldn't monitor and maybe check for nails in any of the driveways inside there, but immediately, as soon as I was gone for 20 minutes, they came in and locked my storage out, and then blocked me from the gate, disabled my gate code. By the way, all this is landscaping and everything. Miss Tony does all this. Okay, she's got a gift for this, and this is all her doing. This right here is a weeping something. Pokes like a son of a bitch in your shorts in the morning at 4 in the morning. But other than that, it looks nice. I did the rocks right there. It's a monument to all the squirrels that I've trapped and humanely released elsewhere. We're getting overrun. They're being destructive to everything in the backyard. But so, anyhow, you can see the increase in the snow and the buildup. So it ought to be exciting come tomorrow morning. But there's that. Watch yourself with your storage unit because they do not care and they will screw you the first chance they get. And that's the topic. Use it in good health. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Grant signing out.